It's round 2 of the playoffs. Thanks for joining us. A matchup between two Western Conference powers here in Game 2. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Well, the Memphis Grizzlies, they're still young. They're finding their way in a loaded Western Conference. Coach Taylor Jenkins said, we know there's going to be ups and downs. We're going to have our successes. We're going to have our mistakes. We want to be perfect, but we know it's going to take a team to do that, guys.
Well, I like that. Good stuff, Allie. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson, the guards. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. Morant against Curry. Shot's good by Morant.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Curry with it. Pass to Thompson. Goes back up. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Morant against Curry. On the wing, Bane. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
On the wing, Brooks. Defended by Thompson. Step back and fire. And the jumper is on the mark.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Curry against Morant. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, the swat by Adams.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
Outside Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got his second basket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Green. Pass to Curry. Got a piece of it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins. Oh, the swat by Adams. Thompson against Brooks. And he dunks it down.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Curry against Morant. Thompson outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. Thompson's got 5.
Just so remarkable and consistent from distance is Klay Thompson.
Here's Morant, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And he just powered through contact, trying to complete the play.
At the line for Memphis, Ja Morant. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Going second overall in 2019, Ja Morant looks like a franchise cornerstone, carrying Memphis to a play-in game as a rookie.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Thompson. And Payton is subbed in for Poole. Now here's Curry. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Sinks it from distance.
To have a soft touch is one thing, but to do it from 25 feet, come on, Stephen.
Morant against Curry. Outside Morant. On the wing, Conchar. Three-pointer off the mark. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And the 4th pick in 2018, Jaren Jackson Jr., the rare NBA-ready defender, he talked about where he can make the most impact.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
A veteran's understanding of help and positioning, Grant.
Yeah, I love that defensive mind approach. That's why they're a team to be reckoned with.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Kuminga is out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Payton in at the 2 spot. Now here's Anderson looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside Curry. Outside Porter. Pass to Payton. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Here's Anderson. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Clark with the screen. Anderson with it, and Looney picks him up defensively. Anderson passes to Clark. Yep, that one goes. Clark's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, Grant, a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Adams checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Anderson. Brooks, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Bain in for Melton. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Green. Oh, Adams with the block. Right Right side, Jones. Here's Bain. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bain's got his first points in this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors are trying to get back to the top of the Western Conference. Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's tough. Guys want to outperform and exceed expectations. Nobody is content just being middle of the road. It's a challenge we all need to take head on."
Yeah, they're trying to bring it all together, Allie. Thank you.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Jones. There's 47 seconds left in the half. Morant against Poole. Thompson outside. 4-3, pure from three-point range. Thompson's got his third basket on the night right there.
Clay not forcing anything, just waiting for his time and collecting points in the flow of the offense.
And then Morant with the jam.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Poole against Morant. The drive by Poole.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Thompson, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Warriors on top, leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for Golden State.
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy levels. But right now, they look like the fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
Looking at this series for the Memphis Grizzlies. This is a critical game for them. If they drop the first two at home, their backs will be, as they say, right up against the wall, Kenny.
Yeah, they got to get this one, Ernie. You know, coming back from 2-0 down is tough enough. But with 3 of the next 5 games on the road, it's almost impossible.
You know, this is a series for them to take, guys, tonight. Simple as that. Might as well just stay home if they don't win this one.
A lot at stake for sure. All right, second half tip is coming right up. Let's get you back to the game.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference Semifinals. Glad to have you back. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today?
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
Yeah, the rest of the team seemed to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bain is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Wiggins. And Morant clears the board.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And the dunk by Jackson.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Jackson against Curry. Pass to Thompson. Baseline try. And he nails the jumper. Thompson's got 10 points.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8 points now.
That is what I'm talking about. Just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Curry against Jackson. Here's Thompson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Bain. 1:27 left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, "It starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me, serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball." Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. And so it's Golden State with it, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. And here's Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Wiggins against Jackson. Pass to Bain. Adams with a screen on Poole. Here's Bain. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bain's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Now here's Curry. Poole, right side. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Poole's got 5.
Well, the defense is paying so much attention to what Stephen's doing. It's going to lead to baskets for this offense like that one.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Memphis trailing here on the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Otto Porter is out there with Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the 5 spot.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Pass to Looney. Here's Kuminga. Inside. And there's Thompson on the assist by Kuminga.
And that is a potential game changer. Thompson maintaining his calm and coming through.
Morant against Curry. Anderson with a screen on Curry. Morant, the pass to Anderson. Melton on the wing. Over Looney. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Payton's checked in for Porter Jr. And so he makes both from the line.
Might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Back to Curry. Pass to Looney. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 7 assists in the game.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Moran against Curry. Looney the screen. Launches a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Adams checked in for Anderson. Brooks comes in for Williams. And it's Bain in for Melton. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He was encouraging his guys, telling them, quote, just continue to run through the plays. Explore the options. You're doing a great job. Now just focus on finishing this one.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Yeah!
Curry inside, skilled at reading the defense and getting into the opening.
Who wants a taste of it? All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get back for your Grizzlies. Fans, it's time to get up and get wild.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Morant.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
Curry passes to Green. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
.32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That's a go-to shot for Stephen Curry, ready to shoot as soon as that ball touched his fingertips.
It's time for a t-shirt. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get back for your Grizzlies.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Down low. It's stolen by Green. And so they foul intentionally.
Jalen Jackson Jr. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
Well, there's a competitive edge that Curry brings to the game where he just becomes a difference maker when it counts. He's just not satisfied to rest on what's happened in the past, not only for him individually, but for his teams. Always trying to improve himself.
Brooks from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Outside, Anderson. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Golden State winning this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks so much, Stephen. A big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
It was a full team effort. Obviously, you look at the stat sheet, but the little things I'm talking about that we did to win the game tonight are huge, and that's when it's winning time, we showed up, and that means a lot.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
Allie, thank you as always. Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Stephen Curry.